right, so you are transitioning into the actor's life.
Yeah.
Before you did this, what was an actor to you?
To someone I seen on TV, someone I was like, oh, I think I could do something like that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, you know, to some people, actors are superheroes.
Yeah, I know.
So, like, for me, I mean, I'm a cartoon head. So, for me, watching Batman the animated series, that voice actor is Batman.
Yeah.
When I look at Wesley Snipes, that's New Jack City and Blade all day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now, when you have this role, people are not going to call you by your name. They're going to call you by the character that you are. Have you ever been in a situation where people saw you was like, you got the ooh moment and they wanted you to do something from the
Nah, never like a request. Just like, oh, I know you. I've seen you before. And it's different. Because as, you know, transitioning in, you know, when people see you and it's like, I didn't know that many people watch, you know? So it's like, wow.
It's amazing how many people's lives you can touch by just doing something.
Yeah.
And that's the eloquent gift of being active and also being busy.
Yeah.
See, when people are active, they're out there. When you're busy, you're doing something for a purpose.
Yeah.
And the purpose that y'all had was to entertain. Mm-hmm. But the work that you did was inspirational. What actors inspired you to say, you know what, I can do this?
Vin Raines, Will Smith, Wesley Snipes. There's a number of people that I could name that just, you know, coming up and just watching them is like, man, I would like to do that one day.
How powerful is it for you to see a man of color on screen and them not being the nigga?
Oh, bro. That's what we should have been seeing. It shouldn't have took as long for us to see that man of power up there because right now we dominate. We dominate everything.
You know what's deep though? I was talking to a well-stationed actor yesterday, and he was telling me that Esther Rolle risked her career on the look of the black man on television. That her original role was from Maude. People know Maude.
Yeah, I remember that.
But when they did Good Times, it was supposed to be a single parent home. Mm-hmm. And when James Evans' character was introduced, he was supposed to leave.
Yeah.
But she said she would not do the show unless he was there. And we see what happened to James Evans as the show went on.
Yeah.
The father role has always been very pivotal in society, and to see a strong man lead a family was very psychologically empowering.
Yeah.
As a person who now is walking into that craft, what responsibility do you take upon yourself with the roles that you take and how you want to portray them? I mean, you could play the hood dude if you want.
Yeah, but
You could play the gangster if you want. But you could also be the president.
yeah.
I mean, it didn't do from Friday. Wasn't he president in that Bruce Willis movie?
Oh yeah.
So I mean, you know, the element is. So I mean, what responsibility do you take now as picking roles or doing a role and putting your best into it?
Well, I definitely would pick something that's very different from what I'm normally playing, because you have to, you know, show yourself in different angles, different versatility. You can't just be one-sided. Also, I would try and be the best at that part that I could be, to try and, you know, present it as well as I could present.
I feel that, because unfortunately when it comes to, like we said, once again, mainstream acting, it seems like if you don't kiss another man or put a dress on, you're not going to be given
Parts.
the role.
Yeah.
And then the roles that you're up for are angry black guy, guy to get killed during the credits, first scene exit, or I don't know. You know? And it goes back to the strength of the web series, because like we said, you don't have to deal with that.
Exactly.
But there is a responsibility that comes with the web series. How honest is your role as a partner playing It's the character.
How honest? I try to make it 100% honest when I'm in my role.
How?
Okay. Like I said, I study it.
Mm-hmm. But wait, what is honesty, and then how do you portray it? Because truth and honesty are two different things.
Yeah.
Because what I like about web series are they have both.
Yeah.
Honesty and truth cannot be. They go together, but they can't be switched. Because the truth and the truth, that's the issue.
Yeah.
But honesty is either real or not.
Mm.
So how do you balance it and then put it? And how do you define it to put it into your role?
Yeah, I'll define it.
That's what we do here. We ask questions.
Yeah, make you think. That's good though. The honesty that I would say is to make it feel real,
Mm-hmm.
and to make people, they feel it. You know what I'm saying? If somebody can come up to you and be like, "Yo, I felt what you did.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like, this is you." I try to bring that part into that.
Okay. So let's go into the past a little bit. In the past web series, you did a lot of scenes with SL.
Yes.
And he was my favorite character on that web series. Because he reminded me so much of me. Like, I said what I said, and that's it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you had a guy with him like, yo, what's the problem? You know what I'm saying? And that was you. You were quiet, but you had a presence.
Exactly.
Tell me, as an actor, what does it mean to make the scene verbally and then make the scene by presence? How do they go together and how are they different?
Well, verbally is if they give you that go ahead out there type of push, then you could say more things and people will get to know your character. But with me, it was like I just had to bring my presence out because I didn't have that many parts. So I just made sure that people, oh, I know him, or oh, that's the bodyguard. So I made that.
But see, that's the thing that makes you a character that's highlightable to people who have trained eyes. A trained actor knows everything that you do on camera makes a statement.
Exactly.
So I was watching an interview earlier this morning, and it got me prepared for this one.
Okay.
It was an interview with Brumman. Reginald, what's his name? Reginald Denton? Whatever. It doesn't matter, it's not his interview.
Yeah.
But Big Reggie. Yeah. And he said when he was Brumman, he made sure he did little things to heighten the role. So you remember how he left the apartment? He left with a slow bop.
Exactly.
And a slow bop made you mad.
Exactly.
And then before he gave you the head nod, which is regular, he turned, looked you in your eye, gave a slow one, and then dramatically turned away. Which was funny as hell.
Yeah.
Right? And that's not verbal, that's presence.
Yeah.
So how does an actor work on presence to make the role that much more impactful?
It's like I said, some scenes is tough, but some scenes, you try to sneak it in. So that way, you just try it, see if it'll work. Hopefully, people will pick up on it, and hopefully it'll work where they be like, okay, I like him when he does that.
Okay. Tupac did that in Juice.
Yeah.
Tupac stole Juice by not only acting the part, but he was the part.
Yeah.
For instance, on Yo MTV Raps, when Juice first, before he was doing the premiere, he said, I'm going to be the nigga that America is scared of. Because when I get into this role, I'm going to become America's nightmare. And that's what Bishop is to me. He is America's nightmare. And when you seen after Raheem got shot, and he like, come on! And he's going through the emotional thing, and that's presence. When you're on, I haven't seen you too much as the special forces guy, but as a big man, are you in charge or are you just one of the men that's working?
Well, Right now, it's
I
not.
mean, in the role.
It's not. No one really in charge. Everybody has their.
No, I mean your character on screen. Are you like the commander, or are you one of the soldiers? Like, I mean, like, are you like a lieutenant, or?
Like I say, we never sat down and put a title to it. We just all have playing our role.
Okay. So, because then I want to know what is presence then, because when you're the leader of a patrol or a troop, there's a certain
the authority.
Exactly, and authority is something every actor has to own, even when they're in their part. So, I kind of threw me off a little bit because I really want to know not only the part that you play. We talked about how you prep it. My thing is, how do you turn it on when the camera's on?
Oh, that's good. Well, as I sit there, I play it through my head of how my character how he should sound, how he should be, the position that I'm taking before I started speaking, and to listen to the fellow actors, so that way it's where I could just jump right in. So it's not like it's just like having a normal conversation.
Some actors scry before they act. You know what that is?
No.
So scrying is when you look into the mirror and then you talk your character up.
Yeah.
Some people, that's like method acting, you know what I'm saying? And some people can just, I forgot who it was. I think was it my Ice-T? Or was it was somebody, they said they did a movie with Denzel Washington. And Denzel was just talking to him, and they said action, and then he just went right into the role. And dude was like caught up there, and they said cut. He's like, come on, baby, you gotta be able to get this like this. Come on now, come on, you can do this. And he was like, that's what made Denzel a genius. Is that switch? Just came on. Is the switch something that you have to adapt, or can people do that naturally? You think?
I say it's an adapt because you have to, as an actor, you have to. Whatever your life is, you have to shut that off to start this character. So if this character's life is way different from yours, of course you have to prepare to come into that character, that role.
See, that's deep because to turn something on and off means you have total control.
Yeah, exactly.
And control is the element that people fight for in their lives. Some people can't control their emotions. Some people can't control their feelings. And feelings and emotions are different for those who don't know. So in a profession where control is the basis of how you eat, how do you exercise the ability to control when you're not on camera?
Good question. Me starting out, and like I said, this is my first role from doing something way different from my life, the struggles that I've been through and stuff like that. I try to learn the character, so that way when it's ready to go, I can shift everything to that character, how I think he should be portrayed.